What it do, y'all? Your boy is back with another vid here, and got the fuel system all ran. And it took me a while, but just because I had to put the fittings on and everything, and route the lines and make sure everything worked good. Well, not work good, but fit good. And it's looking good, y'all. It's looking good. So I got the fuel pressure regulator installed and mounted. I have all the lines mounted. I have the throttle body mounted and everything. I have everything ran all the way. The fuel filter, all that's mounted, so it's good to go. So let me flip this camera around and show you guys what I did today. I got the what is this thing? The spacer mounted, the throttle body mounted. What else? What else? What else? Man, that thing looks good on there, doesn't it? The fuel pressure regulator. So I went with the Aeromotive brand. I actually ended up getting a gift card for my birthday to Amazon. So I went ahead and splurged a little bit and I got a good one. So got that there. So that's good for, gosh, what is it? Like I think up to like 70 psi or something like that. I'm not sure, but should work pretty good for my setup. Got the fuel hoses and fittings all ran. I went with some 90 degrees here and here. This is the 2, so this comes from the tank, and this is the return. So the return for this particular setup, the fuel pressure regulator has to be mounted after the throttle body. So the return fuel feeds through here and then goes here and then back down to back to the tank. And then I put a little whatever that thing called, a fitting to kind of block that side so no fuel leaks out of there. So now I just got to figure out where to put my computer. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I left this line long enough, and I know the headers are going to kind of run out here, so if I ended up leaving this here, then hopefully I can tuck up the fuel lines down there somehow. Again, they're just all kind of zip tied in for now, just to kind of see where everything might potentially go. I think this hose, hold on, where I'm at. Okay, yeah, this hose, the return hose, I think this is long enough where if I need to move that to the firewall or something like that, I can. And then I'll just have extra line here that I could feed to the fuel pressure regulator if it's moved over here. So we'll see, I don't know, but for now it's going to be here, but potentially maybe on the wheel well, which is what I do not want to do, but I think it looks a lot cleaner over there. So anyways, I don't really like this loop here, but it was the only way I could feed it in. I probably could have went with another 90 and then put like a short end here, but all in all, it might be good because if I ever have to take the throttle body off without taking the fuel lines off, then I have a lot of slack here, so then I can just move it and set it to the side. So let's go to the back of the car, or into the car, and I'll show you here what I did. I apologize for the darkness, but this is going to have to do for now. But the lines are ran in this little C channel here, and if you can see, it's coming from down there. Again, temporarily kind of zip tied in. Both feed and return are coming down, sitting in that the C channel, and then there's my fuel filter. So I only have one fuel filter. That's what I'm running again on my Caprice, and these fittings here. So those there and right here. All the fittings that I have are Earls except for these. So I have Earls performance fittings, and these are ICT billet. These are actually like a Evil Energy brand, kind of like an Amazon brand, cheap brand, China brand. So I thought I'd take a risk because these fittings here, the swivel fittings, hose end fittings, I always got Earl's brand, and they're kind of spendy, but they work really good. But I wanted to kind of take a risk and see what these are like because they're only $6.99, and they're similar, but they're not the same. And if I had to do it again, I probably would get Earl's again, but I wanted to put them down here just in case they did leak, and then I didn't want them leaking like in the engine bay or in the trunk or anything like that. So I put them down here. That way, if I ever need to change them, then I could just buy some Earl's brand. But they were $6.99. I guess that'd do for now, but it was a kind of a pain in the ass to get the hose inside here because they're not again, they're not the same as the Earl's brand. So that's kind of my take and review on these. Again, the Evil Energy brand. These are Dash 6 swivel hose and fittings. But, you know, I guess they'll work for now. So anyways, and then this fuel filter here, again, same fuel filter that I have in my Caprice. And I think originally this is for like a Tahoe or something like that, but I'm not sure. So, but yeah, but it goes all the way down. Got it mounted brand in between there. And then it kind of S-curves over here, if you guys can see, and then goes right where that light is shining up between the floorboard and the rear end. So I'll take it to the top here in a second. And that's how it looks up top here. So again, I apologize for the darkness, but it's getting kind of dark here. So, but I wanted to at least show you guys here how I ran it. So feed, return, and then the vapor line. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. And then I put these pipe, what are these things called? I'm blanking on these. I'm not sure, but basically they're pressed in and they have a little coupler inside and you press them in together. And I thought it was just a lot nice, cleaner look and easier if I ever have to take them off. So, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. So let me flip this camera around here. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. So that's it for the fuel system. I'm glad to get that done because it's pretty time consuming, you know, when you got to route the lines and measure and make your own fittings and things like that. So, and then find a location for the fuel pressure regulator and all that stuff. So just kind of time consuming, but we made it happen. So anyways, y'all, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Get in the comment section, y'all. Let me know what you think about the build so far. Every time we're a step closer to making this thing happen and getting this thing turned over. So, whew, man, I'm just so excited to get this thing running, man, and get it to my boy so we can get it into paint. So anyways, I'm out, y'all. Deuces and peace out.